All right, everybody, I'm just going to jump right into it. No wasting time. Let's just talk about getting older. Now, I'm not talking about when you're old. I'm talking about getting older. I'm not old yet, but I'm talking about getting older. And you can tell the difference between when you were young and when you were old, mainly because, how can I put this? When you're older, you realize you can do all the stuff you did when you were younger. It's just that you can do it less times in a row. I remember when I was younger, I remember going out to play with my boys, play some basketball with fouling each other, talking all the there was no foul, man. It was a foul, man. You ain't bleeding, so it ain't a foul. All that kind of crap. Play all day long, man. Come back all sweaty and exhausted. Take a shower, change into some more clothes, and then some more your friends show up. Yo, man, we ain't play ball yet. You want to play some ball? You daggone right. You go back out, you play some more basketball because you can. In fact, in my old neighborhood, they had night basketball. So you played when you got up in the morning. In the afternoon, you played again. You might even play some football and then play basketball again. 4 sports one day. You daggone right, teens and 20s. Well, I'm not in my teens and 20s anymore. I'm what one would refer to as middle aged. And it really is in the middle. Because you're not old yet, but you definitely ain't young either. You can relate to some of the stuff the old people say. Remember back in the day? No. But I do remember seeing that show in reruns. So tell me, oh, okay, well, then you remember. But the young people, I didn't even see it in reruns. That's why when you're middle aged, you're in the middle of the old people and the young people. You try to be cool like the young people. Yeah, what are those words you're using now? That's the and here's what, hey, and there's some more words that you use. I'm gonna use those words too because I'm young. I'm not young either. I'm rejected. Okay, I'm not even the cool old guy anymore. Really? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let me talk about how being old is. Huh? I don't have the ailments you have yet because I'm still too young. I feel left out. But what you're not left out on is realizing that you are in fact getting older, and you can tell you're getting older. There are signs, my friend, right? Because getting older sneaks up on you, right? You ever go to a banquet hall or a club, right? And it's not open yet, but you could see them bringing in the tables and chairs. So you know it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the ball or the party doesn't start until 9. So technically, it's not a party yet, but you see the tables and chairs coming into the place. You know a party's coming. You know 7 hours from now, there are going to be people walking in there dancing, eating food, dancing and eating food and playing and having a great time. There will be a party, but not yet. But the tables and chairs and food is coming in. And that's how it is when you're getting older. The tables, chairs, and food at the party called Your Butt's Old have now started to arrive. I just talked about the sports that you play back to back to back to back. The first time you play the sport, you can play it as well as you did when you were younger. The first time. I shouldn't call it the first time. I should call it the only time. Maybe you got two more in you. I mean, not two more, two in you, but that's about it. The first time you the man, you play like you still got it, Jack. The second time, some of it is not there anymore, Jack. The third time, he needs to go to the hospital, Jack. I'm just saying. Like I said, the tables, the chairs are coming in. You see the chairs coming in. What's the first chair that's coming into the party called? You gonna be old soon? Oh, I know what that first table is. That first chair is. Notice what's on my eyes right now? These. This is the first time I've actually had to wear glasses. Not, yeah, I think I'll use them to make it easier. No. You want to read your cell phone, sucker? You better put them glasses on, Jack. Oh. I can take them off the drive. I can read the newspaper and the magazine. But sometime if the light's low, I got to pull out the glasses because things are a little blurry on the phone. Ooh. 26-year-old S. Anthony didn't have to wear glasses. 30-year-old S. Anthony didn't have to wear glasses. 35-year-old S. Anthony didn't have to wear glasses. 45-year-old, 50-year-old didn't have to wear glasses. Oh, here we are. Kind of sucks a little bit. The tables and chairs are moving in. Like I said, you can't see as well when the light's a little bit low on your cell phone. You can see everything else. Everything else is clear. You pass your eye test for all the jobs you go through, and everybody's, oh, you got great eyes for your age. For your age. Now they're saying things for your age. They didn't say you have great eyesight. They didn't say you're healthy. They say you're healthy for your age. For your age. Ooh, another table has come in. You're starting to get to the age, and I'm starting to get to the age where before, about 15 years ago, when a woman wasn't, when you weren't her type, she just kind of look at you like, I'm not even talking about somebody you were flirting with, just in general. The person at the checkout counter, that, no, not my type. But then all of a sudden you realize that young ladies in their 20s and 30s at the cash registers and at the bank are flirting with you. But then you realize, hey, I must still got it. And you realize, no, you don't still got it. They're giving you the old guy flirt. You ever see a young woman flirt with an old guy just to make him feel good? Right? The most embarrassing thing is when the old guy thinks she's serious. I'm not that. I know I'm the cute old guy to these young ladies, and I accept it. Some other guys are like, she must really like me. I'm gonna go back and try to get her phone number. And I'm going, do not try to get that woman's phone number. Because her expression's going to change. This is what you'll normally see. You know what? I'm telling you right now, you say, oh, you're a real cutie. You know that? Oh my goodness. You may be whatever your age is. You may be bad, but I'm telling you right now, the young ladies must love you. And she says all that crap, and I go, I appreciate that. You make an old guy feel good. Then I go about my business. Because I'm not trying to embarrass myself like that sucker, but this dumb sucker shows up thinking she means it. And he's like, yeah, well, maybe you and I could get together sometime. You know, give me your phone number. And she goes from that smile to hell no. Security. Now I'm standing there at the ATM going, I might as well go get dinner because I just saw a really, really funny show. You stupid. But anyway, but old age is not something to fear. It does come with wisdom. And when you're in my age group, the middle-aged people, like I said, you're still young enough to kind of hang with the young guys when it's time to hang with the young guys. Like if you're with your nephews, your nieces, if you have kids, your sons and daughters, and they want to go do something, they want to play a sport, they want to go out in the back and throw the football around, or they want to have a little TikTok dance contest, the YouTube dance contest, the Facebook dance contest. You can still do the dance contest for about half an hour, right? You can still do that. And when the old people start talking about crap that old people talk about, you could beginning to relate to that, even though you're still younger than them. You notice how they don't say young guy crisis or young lady crisis? They don't say old person crisis or young person crisis. They always say middle age crisis because you're transitioning. You now have to admit to yourself that you are not young. Oh, no, you got just enough youth left. It's like being in a car. You see the gas station and the car starting to go because the gas is almost ran out and you just barely make it to the gas station. That happened to me once. My car, right in front of the gas pump, it was perfect. And I didn't have enough gas to go any further. I just made it. Well, that's what happens with the middle age crisis. I don't want to be one of those embarrassing people. That's why I didn't have a middle age crisis. I refuse to have a middle age crisis because I know what's coming. I know that, as I just spoken about before, the tables and chairs of the "you're going to be old" party have started to come in, and I accept it. I even took my party invitation and said, I know I'm gonna be old in a decade and a half. I'm gonna be old. I get it. So I accept it. I refuse to have a middle age crisis. Absolutely not. You're not gonna see me embarrassing myself. You're not going to see me trying to date a 21-year-old. Oh, I don't think so. You're not going to see me buying a car, a sports car. Well, actually, I can't afford one. But if I could afford one, I still ain't getting it. Like you see me in a brand new car. If I ever get to the point where I make some real money and I buy a car, it's going to be a luxury vehicle designed for comfort. You're going to have a car that goes from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. I'm going to have a car that has the seats that massage my back because at that point, my back will probably be hurting all the time. I'm gonna have one of those cars that has the scents in the car and all that kind of stuff because everybody I'm driving in the car with is gonna smell like ointment. I want that ointment smell in the car coming from my friends who are also getting old. I want that ointment smell the heck out my car, Jack. But I'm not afraid of getting old. And I looked at the demographics of my podcast, my YouTube channel, and all of that kind of stuff, and I realized maybe 1 out of 5. And in some cases, on some of them, almost a third of you people that are watching me are in the 18 to 24-year range. You're young people. And you're going, we love you, Unc, because that's what you say, and I appreciate it, and I love y'all too. But I'm trying to tell you, enjoy your youth. Do not waste any of it. I'm telling you right now. Because then you're going to move into the next demographic, and you won't even realize it happened. What? I'm how old now? Yeah, that's right. All of a sudden, 30 is going to be looking at you like this. Right? And you go, oh, 30, and you get 30, you get to 35. Oh, not the 30, 35 is almost 40. You get to 35 and 40 is going to be looking at you like, yeah, I'm about to get him. That's right. And then you're going to be like me. And 50's waiting for you around the corner to beat you down. I walked around the corner not too long ago, 50 be like, got him. That's right. But don't be afraid of it. It's nothing to be afraid of. You can embrace it. Because I'll tell you right now, you will become so much smarter. Happens like it's. And the other thing is, you stop caring what people think about that much. You really don't care that much what people think after a while. The kind of stuff that would mortify you, would embarrass you, shame you when you were 18 or 24 years old. When you get into your 40s and 50s, you don't care. How many out of shape guys in their 20s do you see with their shirt offs? Huh? None. If you're out of shape and you're young like that, you keep your shirt on. You should be able to wear whatever you want. People should just embrace who you are, treat you with love and respect, not ridicule you, and they probably won't even really care. But you care. I knew a guy, a very young guy, wanted to go to the gym. I was going to the gym to work out to get in shape, and I'm working out now to get back in shape, right? And he was a heavier guy, right? And he was afraid to go into the gym. And I looked just like I was only slightly less heavy than him at the time. He was afraid to go into the gym because he thought people were going to make fun of him. And he caught himself. Aren't you afraid of people to make fun of you? I'm like, well, I know we look kind of alike, but dang, you could have kept that to yourself. Jack. But he asked me. It didn't bother me. And I had to pull him to the side and said, no, bro, I'm getting older. You're young, my friend. You care what people think about you. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. You have an uncle. You have a dad and a grandfather. You've seen them walk around outside with the shirt off, right? You actually said, stay right here, grandpa, stay right here, dad, stay right here, uncle, and went and bought shirts for them. You're like, what you buy shirts for? Because so people don't have to see that, Jack. Okay, he didn't do that, but you know what I'm saying, right? But guys my age, we don't give a crap. What you gonna do? Call me names? You gonna call a 50-year-old guy names because he needs to do more sit-ups? Really? Is that what you're gonna do? Huh? You gonna make fun of him at the gym? Huh? Hey man, you're fat. Oh, really? Man, it's almost as if I'm in a gym, a place where I could remedy that problem. Stupid. So I said to the young guy, I said, look, man, I'll go with you. We look almost exactly the same. If anything, they'll probably make fun of me. But I knew they wouldn't. I had been in gyms before. When I in the 90s, when I had a six pack. Yes, I had a six pack at one point. Shut up. I had a six pack, but before that, I was heavy. Went to the gym, started working out all the time, and everybody was supportive. And eventually, I got in Bruce Lee looking shape. And there was a couple of people that were next to me that were really heavy people, the kind of people that would be made fun of in a sitcom. Look at that guy. They would be the person in the movie where they were really, really heavy, and then they become the hot person in the movie, and everybody can't believe what they look like when they come back from summer vacation. They were heavier than that. And on the treadmills and the machines next to these people who are very, very heavy were people who are in great shape, the kind of people that look like they belong on Instagram and in the movies and all the super good looking people with incredible bodies and did that. And you know what they said to the heavy person? Hey, great job. If you need any help, need any tips or anything like that, let me know. That's what they said. Even the kind of people that you could look at and you could tell they're the kind of people that like to roast people. You know what those roasting type people said? You go, man. Take care of business. You taking care of business. You should be proud of yourself. Good work. That's what they said. Nobody made fun of. And as an older person, I knew that. As a younger person, I didn't know that. And this was a younger person. He didn't know that. But me, the older person, I told him that. So we go to the gym. He gets on the treadmill. He's running, lifting. Things are shaking that he doesn't want to have shake anymore. You know what people said to him? Nothing. Just like I said. Because older people know things. We know things. So don't worry about getting older. It's okay. It's actually kind of fun. Like I said, you get smarter and you stop giving a crap what people think about what you do. It's great. So don't worry about it. You shouldn't worry about what anybody thinks about you in the first place. If you're a good person, you're doing your thing, you treat people with respect, you treat people with love, you're not taking anything from anybody, you're not trying to take advantage of anybody, just living your life. Who cares what anybody else thinks? I don't, and you shouldn't either. Unless that person is me, because I'm judging you. Much love to you, my friends. I will see you again next time. Thank you for stopping by. Love talking to you. Take care.